welcome to Scole Academy's 5 Questions with your classical educator. I have with me today Julie Boudreaux, who is a teacher in a brick and mortar school. And she has taught creative writing, geography, American literature, and modern world history and literature as well. Julie, welcome to 5 Questions with your classical educator. Let's just jump right in so we can get to know more about you. So who is your favorite author and why?
So my favorite author is Jane Austen, and I'll be teaching a class about her because I just love her writing style. I love that her characters are like real people. I mean, you read her characters and it's like, oh wow, I see a little bit of myself in Elizabeth or Jane, or I'm really like this character. I love that her characters can really come off the page.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever you read it, it's almost like reading I don't want to say gossip, but it's just so fun to engage with. Be like, I can't believe Wickham did that. And whenever you find out things about the characters, it's just so engaging. It's my second time teaching it at my school. And I've watched boys go in thinking, I'm not going to like Jane Austen. And then they get into the drama and then they're like into watching whenever I show them the episodes. I just love her writing style of characters.
Yeah,
Um,
I love her too. I think her conversation is so witty, and I always think, I just want to memorize all these lines so that I have the perfect comeback.
Absolutely. I think the same thing. I wish I had her wit.
Oh, me too. She was amazing. So is Jane Austen one of your favorite books? I know it's very hard to ask a literature teacher what's your favorite book. So maybe it doesn't necessarily have to be your favorite. It could be what you're reading now or just one that you want to highlight.
So, because I chose Jane Austen as my favorite author, I was going to say Emma because that's one of her favorite books from her.
Mhm.
But to choose a different book to show some variety, I chose one of my favorite children's literature books, The Secret Garden. I love The
Oh,
Secret
yes.
Garden. I love the imagery in it. I love that you can really just go to a place when you read the story, when she describes the moor, whenever she's like riding into I forgot the name of the house, but this like grand, large home. And you can really go to that place. And then the second thing I love about that book is the growth in Mary, the main character, I think her name,
Mhm. Yeah.
just her growth.
Yeah.
My favorite quote, I have it right here, or one of my favorite quotes is 6 out. It says, she made herself stronger by fighting the wind. Just
Oh,
like the small moments when you see her become this like kind of sickly and ill-tempered girl to like a sweet and joyous little girl who enjoys people and nature around her. I love that transformation.
I'm writing that quote down. I love that. She made herself
Yeah,
stronger by fighting the
it,
wind.
she made herself stronger by fighting the wind. Isn't that just so simple and profound?
It
I
is. It is. It's so true because I mean that's life. That's us, and that's how our faith grows by adversity and learning to trust God. So that's amazing. That was your favorite quote. Did you have one specific, a different one that about education, or was that your favorite quote?
Yes, I have,
I didn't
yeah.
know. Okay, I didn't want to steal your thunder if you have a different one, but I didn't want to put you on the spot. Okay, go ahead.
I had trouble picking that one too. I looked up, a few more quotes that I had, come across in the past. And one of my favorite quotes is, let me see, let me pick it up. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all by Aristotle.
Yeah.
Classic. Most people know that one. I love it because it speaks to the question that students ask a lot. Why am I reading this? Why am I, they ask those questions. And I remember in the public school, I just wanted to answer because you're learning how to be human. Like I just
Yeah.
wanted to answer because you're learning about your soul and like adversity and doing hard things. But I couldn't say that in the public school. I had to say, oh, you could use it for this job or so and so skills, but that just doesn't cut it with education. We're forming humans and we're teaching them to journey in virtue and
Mhm.
see Christ in all subjects and to see a deeper value in education.
Oh, wonderful. So I'm going to skip to our last question just for the sake of time. What class will you be teaching this summer? And you already alluded to it, but tell us a little bit more about it.
Yes, I will be teaching Jane Austen, A Guide to the Christian Life. And it is through this lens of virtue and vice and how the characters overcome their faults. So
Mhm.
we're going to look at it from that lens, but we're going to be reading Pride and Prejudice. and we're just going to discuss the book and look at it through that kind of critical lens.
Wonderful. So if you are interested in signing up for Julie's summer course on Jane Austen, please go to our website, go to our all courses page, and then you can, under the top, there's a summer link. If you just click on the summer classes link, you can register for her courses there. Thank you so much, Julie, for telling us a little bit about yourself and sharing your love of books with us. It was nice to get to know you.
Thank you for having me.
Have a nice afternoon.
Thanks.
Bye.